out of the desert into the wooded area looking for food. You know, there's ranchers around there. A 400-pound animal can probably eat quite a bit. I mean, a whole cow wouldn't be out of the ordinary.
The Angeles National Forest surrounds that area, right? So they can always retreat to the woods.
Angeles National Forest surrounds the high desert of the Mojave, not the Anza Borrego. The Anza Borrego is the mountain areas in San Diego mountain range and the San Bernardino mountain range would be bordering the Anza Borrego. Now, the Angeles Forest would be to the southern end of the Mojave Desert, and to the northern end of the Mojave Desert would be the start of the Sierra Nevada.
Well, they've had reports of Bigfoot in the area. They call him, what do they call him? It was the Borrego Sandman, and that's something people would look up on Google, and they've been having those reports, since the 30s or something like that?
Yes, there's been miners, prospectors that have reported things like that a number of times. It's interesting that they're both in the Anza Borrego Desert and the Mojave Desert, and those areas are bordered by mountainous ranges. So it's not out of the question that an animal that large could sustain itself in those areas.
And there's also reports about the nearby Edwards Air Force Base. There was reports of surveillance videotapes that they say clearly show the giant upright creature is resembling an ape trespassing on their underground areas.
Well, you know, there's a lot of abandoned mine shafts in those areas. So there's no doubt that could be going on. And, you know, quite frankly, they're probably attracted by the smell of food.
Aren't there enough wooded areas just from northern California all the way down to Mexico where an animal can travel undetected through the woods? And there's going back to Ranchito, there's repeated increasing numbers of reports in that area, as well as Borrego Springs, and they even have that that 15-foot monument of Bigfoot in Ranchito. And a lot of people are afraid to come forward just because they'll be mocked, or people have photographs, but they don't want to release them because they'll just be mocked.
Max out!